I just think if you're going to live in the city, you need to have a small bike to have fun with, and you got to have that bike that can take outside the city, weekend trips. That's a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier, so it just glides down the road. I know that the Sportster is a great bike. I love it. I mean, I've really gotten comfortable on it, and that's what I need to have happen. And I realize it's shortcomings, but I think for my skill level, it's perfect for me right now. The skill of my bike, as I discussed in one of my past videos, is that I'm not at the level equal to the skill level of my motorcycle. And then once I get to that level where I am kind of equal, this motorcycle can be modified. I can throw in, you know, a 1250 hammer kit if I want to get to 100 horsepower. I can throw some suspension, some piggyback, Race Tech, Olin's, whatever, progressive, and people do it. I've seen it. I'm of the opinion that carbureted Harley Davidson has that lope, that potato lope that you really just can't get on a fuel injected bike. I'm thinking maybe, you know, this bike can't go 2 hours, and I don't think a van or a trailer hooked up to my Dad Jean's Volvo is going to be coming anytime soon. So maybe I should get another bike once my skill level is here, and you know, get a touring bike, something that can do some distance. I was talking with Hail Rider about that, and she's like, you know, you don't need to be thinking about other bikes. You need to be learning. You need to be working on skills with your bike, and not be looking at other bikes. I just think if you're going to live in the city, you need to have a small bike to have fun with, and you got to have that bike that can take outside the city, weekend trips. That's a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier in the Harley world, so it just glides down the road. Hence why they call those bikes Glide, right? Road Glide, Sport Glide, Street Glide. And the Sporty, it's like a sport bike. It's a sporty version of a Harley, so it's really for around town. And when I rode it out to the Cabbage Patch for Bike Week, I can feel it. You know, you really need to have a windscreen that's up here. You know, the Pugue has been doing well, but it hits you just a little bit higher up. If I was going to put wind protection on this, it would really change the look of the bike to something that I just don't want to ride. Call me picky, but you know, there's bat wing options, and then there's these big, you know, windscreen options that people will put on their bike. You know, if I was in a situation where this is my only bike that I could ever purchase, I probably bought the wrong bike, and I would have bought something crapped out, older, to learn on for my first year, and then would have bought something different. But my long-term plan going in was to buy this and then add to and get a bigger bike. I'm open to other options besides buying brand new again. And I'm not talking about touring bikes. I'm not talking about taking this bike and going across the country. Yeah, I can play that game with my head, and maybe, yeah, I'll buy that Street Glide, that Road Glide, and that will help me get on the road and take that trip out to California. But that's not going to happen. So I just need something that, you know, I can go here to Tampa, here to Daytona, do Bike Week stuff, you know, be happy and safe and enjoy the ride and be somewhat comfortable. And so I think that's, you know, the type of bikes that I'm looking for to purchase as the next bike. So recently I took a trip out the Daytona Ormond Beach area to look at a Dyna and just, you know, entertain the idea of becoming a Dyna bro. And there's a certain style of Dyna that I like, which is the dual instrument panel look up here and not down here like the newer bikes have. And in the 90s they had that, and of course you can blank off the newer versions that have them down here, put blanks there, and you can relocate them here with the bracket. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to be somewhat original. So, you know, FXR would be nice with the Evo. You know, I got an Evo here, why not, right? Then there's, you know, the Dyna FXLDS, FXLDT, I think it's a touring model. So I found a Dyna Sport. So let's head out there and take a look at it, get my thoughts, and we'll see you there.
Hey, how's it going?
Saw that you had a FXDS or FXDC or something, 99, in that cobalt blue. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I'm Kenny. I got the YouTube channel, Kenny Quest.
Cool. Nice one.
Yeah. Give you a sticker. There you go.
Right on.
So looking for the next project bike.
What do you do?
Pip them out to my taste. Ride them. Have fun.
She runs out pretty well. I mean, obviously you can see the wheels. Chroming.
Yeah, I saw that.
There's a company, Space Coast chrome plating. I can get them done if you want to do them. Or I'm sure you might have powder coater. Get them powder coated. I use powder coat plus.
Mm-hmm.
I find that we're some of the best in the area.
Yeah, what I caught my eye on this one was, you know, everything seems to be black, engine, parts, and this one is just chrome. It's a little bit different.
And it's got a 6-speed.
Yeah, I noticed in the ad it said Evo engine. I'm like, that's a twin cam.
Yeah, the thing you see it.
That would be cool if it was Evo, but this is the first year of the twin cam.
Yes, sir.
Did you guys get it at auction or?
It was individual sold to us.
Oh, okay. So you guys buy bikes, somebody comes, hey, I want to sell my.
Yeah, we're trading for upgrades and bigger bikes.
Okay. So you're just like a regular dealership, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fantastic. Braided cables.
You can make them into bobbers.
What's that?
You convert them to like bobbers.
Well, this one I was thinking about doing club style.
Right on.
Even though it's chrome. And all the club styles are black.
Different.
Different, exactly. I like chrome myself. Yeah, okay.
You don't like so.
Sure. Buckhorns.
That's cool, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, it gives you that relax because you want to lean back on the buckhorns.
It still has the option for the mids if you want to take it back to the mids.
Yeah, it would have to be for club style.
You do this for a living or just as a hobby?
Just, yeah, it's a hobby.
Right on.
It's kind of a new hobby too, to be honest with you. Did you check the cam and see if the chain tensor thing was?
I don't open them up unless they're noisy.
Yeah.
While you're there, you might as well do it. There's no sense taking
Yep.
the key and closing it.
Right, that gasket. It's got some pitting. I think it's got some good potential. Definitely looks like it needs a pair of tires. Lift to ride, baby. Gonna take a peek in the gas tank. Looks like the tank's been coated. It's got a little whiteness to it. I don't know if you can see in there. Alright, let's get that exhaust note. So wrapped it up at Motor Export Experts here in Ormond Beach. Looked at the Dyna 99 FXD. It's got the dual gauge cluster like I like. You know, chrome. It's got some chrome plating on it that's pitting a little bit. So it's shown its age, but it's got decent bones. Sounds sweet with the exhaust. So now it's a matter of does the numbers work? You know, that bike pretty much needs everything to build it the way I would want to build it. Either you buy the bike the way you want the bike, or you invest in the project and you build it up yourself. Either way, you're going to spend money. If you're looking at it from a financial standpoint, sometimes it just doesn't make sense. You just got to do it the way you want to do it. And in the end, you're going to feel better, and you're going to like what you have and like what you ride. And of course, the third option is just to buy one right off the factory floor, the dealer floor, do some modest custom personalizations like I did with my Sportster, and take it from there. So really 3 options. Buy something that's 20-something years old that you can build up, buy something that's half the age that already has a lot of the customizations done, or then just buy something brand new and tweak it a little bit. So I got to weigh all those different options. It's never easy. So if you got any suggestions, put them down in the comments. That was me checking out a twin cam. That was a few weeks back. It's still available, and I think he's about $1,000 over market value, and I think that's why it's sitting there. Plus, you got to pay tax and tag on it, which I'm not a big deal. Saves you the hassle going down to the DMV. So I'm okay with it, but I can see why other people are shying away from it. But he did tell me that, hey, we'll work a deal if you want to do something, you know, shoot me a price. I know that he's been sitting on that before I saw it for at least 2 months. Now it's been 3 months, 4 months, so it's kind of working out with my timetable if I want to go that route. Still not sure if I want to, though. I added up the cost if I want to get some Thrash and Supply floorboards to redo the front wheels. The chrome was pitting, different handlebars, risers, different seat, LED lights, and that adds about $3-4 grand on top of that price he's asking for. So now I'm within a stone's throw distance of getting a Softail Standard brand new or a Street Bob. Gonna have to add all my 3-4 grand of accessories on top of that. So that's the decision. I really like this road. There's really no cars on it, and there's just enough to where you can practice and it's okay. Woo, 4,000 baby. Yeah, throttle therapy. So keep safe out there. If you ride, keep the shiny side up, and if you don't ride, what are you waiting for? Buy the motorcycle. See you next time.
Hey guys, it's Haley. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell for notifications. See you next time.